Okay, I know what you're all thinking. That's the number one Sirius Black stan. She's gonna go off about her love for like Sirius Black and her favorite part of the Harry Potter series. And as embarrassing as I am about that, I'm also a wild card. And I will not be talking about Harry Potter today. I'll be talking about my favorite anime and manga series, Haikyuu. Haikyuu is a sports anime following a once dying high school volleyball club and their strive for nationals. We get to know the main team really as well as other teams from different cities, and we get a good chance to love every character, which actually happens. I love all of them except for one, but she does not matter. We don't talk about her. She's so minor, I don't like to think about her. The main focus is on Hinata and how much he wants to be just like the little giant. The little giant used to go to the same high school that Hinata attends, and he made it all the way to nationals with his volleyball team despite his height, which is something that Hinata is like has to idolize because he's like, I'm short, this man's short, I want to be just like him and be good at volleyball. And it's really interesting because we get to see all the characters face their different issues and we get to watch them overcome all their struggles over time. It's definitely not one of those series where it's like, here's an issue, great, we've solved it in 3 minutes. It definitely takes a bit for them to overcome this. And it's also not one of those shows where the main characters are always winning. I know that's a common theme in anime, which is like, that's the main character, they're gonna win all the way to the end. In Haikyuu, they definitely struggle to get to success, but I think it's just great. It adds some sort of realism. Well, as realistic as anime can be, you know? And among normal like sports struggles, there's also a lot of internal issues that they go through. A lot of characters have anxiety, and there's characters with depression. There's a character dealing with family issues, and other ones are dealing with trust issues. And there's even a character introduced in the third season who is struggling to find out what he wants to be in the future, despite what all his friends want from him and like what college scouters want from him. So that's pretty cool to see. My favorite character is one of the main characters. His name's Kakeyama, and he is so awkward. Like, he can't even compliment his own teammates because it just is so difficult for him, but he's so determined and so passionate about volleyball, and he's just really good at it too, and he doesn't want to repeat what happened with his past team. He doesn't want his team now to like distrust him in any way, so he just strives for the best. And then we meet another character later, who's my other favorite character. His name's Bokuto, and he is just the weirdest guy ever. Like, he strives for approval, so he'll show off, like it comes off as him showing off, but he's just like, I need people to think that what I did was cool, or else like that means it sucked. So he just shows off in a way so that they can be like, wow, that was so amazing. And if they don't acknowledge him, then he gets way depressed. Like, this man will not talk to anyone and will just be sluggish the entire match. And then he has like a friend who helps him deal with that, so I think that's really fun. And just the characters are all very different and realistic. They all have their own different quirks, so yeah. Haikyuu is definitely one of the animes that I recommend to everyone. There's no specific group, and I think I do that because sports anime has a really bad rep of being like really fan servicey, but Haikyuu definitely isn't. It's really different to a lot of sports anime I've ever watched, and the animation is incredible, and the art too, and the soundtrack, just everything about it I love. It's just really fun to watch, and I think everyone should experience it. Yeah, that was me being ugly about anime. If you're wondering if I imported a 3DS from Japan just so I can play the Haikyuu games, the answer is yes.